WDSU first warning weather impact day for fog right now, then an alert day tomorrow for the threat for severe storms. You should be able to see the Crescent City connection behind me, but that's going to be obscured from the fog. Here are the visibility reports. Less than 1/10 of a mile at the airport right now. I was just checking out some arrivals at MSY at Louis Armstrong International, and there have been some delays. I've seen some that were set for a little bit later. This could be from other airports coming in, but when you've got visibility that is obscured, you're not going to be able to land planes in that. So I want you to be aware if you've got late flights coming in if you're trying to take off. Down to a mile visibility into Hammond, half a mile into Houma. Dense fog advisory is already in place, and that dense fog advisory will go until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. It includes the lakes too. They're just not shown in some of the outer waters here as well. We still have some storm activity to talk about, though, at this time of night. This is something the forecast data haven't really picked up upon, but lower Plaquemines, Nairn, Venice area, Boothville getting some hefty storms. One storm that moved on shore that was southwest of Houma, that's not doing much here. When we look at what's up for the strongest storms, you can see as you go to outer St. Bernard Parish and more some rural areas, but there it is as we head towards the smaller communities to Port Sulphur, Grand Bayou, Nairn, Empire, Venice, Duburis getting some of that hefty storm, and that's where the worst of them are tonight. And what I was just saying, our forecast data, we're not picking up on this storm activity, but lately they started to chime in onto it and show that this storm activity does the southwest to northeast movement and stays more east of New Orleans. So we will go from there in this particular forecast. So where we stand with mild weather in place and those temperatures very close to the dew points here too. We're 60s, we're 70s, still 71 at the airport, 69 lakefront. And those are almost exactly where the dew point temperatures are. So we've formed clouds and we've put it on the ground, and that's fog. So where do we stand in the way of storm systems, and what brings this risk for possible severe weather in the alert day tomorrow? Well, this storm's moving away. It's into the upper Midwest, but this storm really moves quickly and it taps into the heat and humidity. We've got strong winds aloft that are coming up at about 30,000 feet to add more lift, more energy to the atmosphere, and that area of low pressure too, being so close to us, provides some of that worst spin at ground level. So we do have an elevated tornado risk here too. So let's jump right into the forecast. I want to give you the timing and exactly what the threats will be for you. Latest short-term data, this one lines up pretty well to show, as I just described, that southwest northeastward movement, but maybe some morning storms start to fire as soon as we're getting to sunrise. But the fog will obscure that, as everybody has seen that fog start to form, and just confirmed with the data that we've got thick and dense fog all night tonight. Be really, really careful. Causeway, Twin Span, it looks to be the Bonnie Carries, the worst of it right now. 60s to start off tomorrow morning, and the level 3 risk for parts of the North Shore, level 2, and a level 1 risk for severe weather threats. We call those enhanced, slight, and marginal. What does this really mean? Those are elevated risks for possible severe storms, which is why we've already made it an alert day. Here's the storm potential. Some morning storms here, but they're not expected to be all that strong. By about 2 o'clock in the North Shore, we do see a few stronger storms trying to pop up and get going, but after 6 p.m., the main round of storms coming in North Shore, River Parishes first, and then as we get 8 to 10 o'clock, we see those storms coming in New Orleans, hefty storms around Ponchatoula to Hammond, to even maybe Career and Poplarville, and then as we go to the early morning hours, the storms are finally starting to go away. So the timing for most of us after 6 p.m. tomorrow, that's where the worst of the storms could be here. Still with very heavy rain, 1, 2, and 3 inches possible. It is warm and humid and breezy here too, adding the energy to the atmosphere. So heavy rain and strong wind gust potential top my threat list. We even have large hail potential of the size of 1 inch or larger, but the tornado threat is still elevated. It's not at a high threat, but it is still there. So the North Shore really needs to be on guard, really watch the elevated tornado risk, and numerous strong storms besides the tornado risk are expected too, which is why it's the WDSU First Warning Weather Alert Day. Meteorologist Jim Sine coming in. I'll give him a hand. Meteorologist Raven Richard joins in the afternoon, evening. Once they're done on Saturday, the storms that is, we're down to 72 for St. Sunday and less humid. Should be a great day.